Hi everybody, Meth Man here. Today we're going to do an unboxing of a couple of things I ordered from Mountain Mods and another package. I'm not sure what it is yet, but it's one of the things I've ordered. Could be cables, could be anything. So let's get to it. Alright, here we go. This is from Mountain Mods. And it's a bracket to mount this way. For sure, that's what that is. Now, I'll have to find my trusty pair of Scooby-Doo scissors. All right. Don't want to cut too much. I don't know what I'm cutting. And we're good to go there. All right. Like that. Mountain Mods. All right, sweet. $30 for shipping, kind of expensive. Alright, so Fantex cases. Fantex cases, if you take out the video card and you take out the orange here, and I'm not sure if you can see the orange. Yeah, you can. If you take out this right here, this, and take all these out, you can drill a hole in the top right here. Right there, you can drill a hole, 2 holes in the top, mount your video card there without any of these brackets. You have to get rid of all these. And you have to snip out the metal thing that goes across. It'll work. It's a little. It doesn't look right with them. It doesn't look good to me doing that way. I could also take a bracket and screw it to here and run it over here and mount it there without this bracket. I could also screw it to there, leaving these intact, bend it and come down and bend it here and bend it up and screw it into that hole and that hole. You know, bracket to bent like this. Like in the letter C, like that, using the top and the bottom bolts to hold it in place, and that would be my own GPU bracket holder. I really could do that too. I bought this because it looked neat and it was worth a go, and I'm a do-it-yourselfer, so I rarely buy brackets. When I drag race, I made a metal brake so that I could bend my metal instead of buying a metal brake. Yeah, I even made a metal brake so I could make my metal. My family does literally everything ourselves. So this is kind of a laughing that I bought this, but it really looked well made, so I gave it a go. And if I like it, I'll make one of my own for my daughters when I get to doing my daughters. So I'm going to mount hers that way as well. There we go. They got it in there good, I'll give them that. Nothing. Alright, I ordered the black one. It comes in aluminum. Brushed aluminum in black. And we got the black one, and let's see what we got. I couldn't make it as nice as this. This is really nice. This is really quality. I must admit, it's even, they got bungs in here, threaded bungs. A bung is another word for threaded weldlet that something you would, it's threaded and you would put it in and weld it in place on a pipe or something. These are threaded bungs right there. So it's going to go, there's the holes for the GPU to bolt into, and there's more of them welded threaded bungs. Okay, this is really a nice piece of brushed aluminum, real sturdy. I could make something like this, but not as nice, but I could make something. So I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to use the existing holes in the Fantex case in the back, and I'm going to mount that bugger right there. And that's going to hold my video card in place. And that's the exact height that needs to go right there perfectly. I got to get rid of this loop. No worries. And actually, I don't even have to get rid of the loop. But I'm going to. That's what we got. That's that. That's a really neat bracket. That's going to work well. Mountain Mods. They're recently featured on M&M PC Tech's a weekly chat on the weekends. But the irony of it is I didn't see that, nor did I have any idea that they sold it. I found it on my own searching the internet. I haven't seen that episode with Bill in there yet and the guys at the Mods and everybody. Alright, PCI Express 16 times flexible cable. This is from EZDIY. This is the only cable from what I've read that gives 0 problems. The Thermaltake cable gives problems. Other cables give problems. This one gives no problems. Now I found a cable on a website that was all silver and it wasn't shielded. Wasn't black. That another guy said worked well. But I went ahead and went with this one. I found that this is a different one, and everybody that had this liked it. It's perfectly straight. And sorry, it's my cat. So let's get to opening this up. There's also one more little bracket I saw on Amazon I almost bought for this. Nice. Nothing? I almost bought another bracket for this, and I don't know if you can see it in the packaging, but you see that hole there and that hole there? There's a bracket in Amazon that goes up like this. And it's thin and goes down, and 2 holes at the top are made to bolt into this. And then the other hole, and then the other holes bolt to the case. So it holds the back of the GPU as well as this part holds the front of the GPU. I might still order that, but it was overpriced. If I just get it one time, I'll never need to buy it again. I can trace the bolt hole pattern, and I could even trace this bolt hole pattern, but I could make my own, and I probably will. So I need this, and this is all we need to mount our video card remotely. So I got it from Mountain Mods. No, I don't know them whatsoever, but credit where credit's due. That's a nice bracket. Look at that. It's really nice. And the DIY cable, which I'm not going to take it out of this bag because I got this Radeon RX 480 Radeon that I ordered, and I like it, and it's installed. I even changed the fans to the red fans. The red LED fans from the white. You see, red. And but then I discovered when I ordered my stuff, my water cooling block for my video card from EK, that literally, if you buy yourself a video card with fans, aftermarket video card, if you buy anything but a reference design, almost nothing fits water block wise. So when you're buying your video card, if you do want to water cool it, I recommend you buy a reference design. And what that means is, if it's an NVIDIA, it's that all silver stock assembly. None of this Asus or Strix lighting, triple fans, extra fans added. This one has fans added, and this video card cannot be water blocked. It won't work. So I bought another AMD Radeon coming from Best Buy for like $200-something because it's a reference design and they had it in stock. I didn't have to wait. I could have got it for like $200 even or something like that on Amazon, but it was like $220 or something, $229, $239, whatever. I didn't have to wait. I got it right away. And actually I picked it in-store pickup, but I haven't went and got it yet. And I'm going to water cool that. So you need a reference design video card to water cool, basically, is the way I'm taking it. I'm sure someone makes one for some. There's a cross-reference chart on EK's site, and literally everything on that list. Matter of fact, they even added mine because it's a different number. And it's added. I sent them my information and they added it. And when you click that, and you hit full cover water block, there isn't any. Pretty much everyone that does fit looks like the stock AMD ugly one, the ugly one. But remember, it's not going to be ugly for long if you're putting a water block on it. So I'll put this one in my daughter's computer over there, who currently has an R9 380, and I believe an AMD FX RX 480 is better than an R9 380, and that's Abby's over there. I'll put it into Abigail's. I painted hers white. It's an XFX R9 380. She has a 4790 processor, 32 gigs of RAM, and an R9 380. So I'll probably give her this one. And because it has red fans, I'll probably install the white fans. And I'll paint this chassis white and the back plate white. to match her white build. And I'll give her that, and it'll look sweet. I might even take this and change this to a pink LED light. I haven't took it apart yet, but you can get a 3mm, like that light right there lit up in the back right there, and 5mm, and it just comes in that little plug right back in there, right there through the orange. You can buy them in different colors. I could probably stick one in there myself, snip it and resolder it, or I could just probably paint that pink, and it would probably shine up pink because it'll look good for hers. I was going to paint mine orange for that. So anyways, back up here we go for now. So that's what I have. That's my unboxing for today. We got an EZDIY cable. I really don't want to pull it out of here and bend it any more than I have to, for the sake of these things being so picky. I will point out to you, it's hard to tell, but it has a plastic cover over it, like the R9380 comes with. I mean, like the XFX one here. An AGP slot, PCIe slot protector over it. On both ends apparently. No, this end's plugged in, so there would be one on this end. So this end is what plugs into the video card, and this end will go plug into the motherboard. Kind of like that. They make one 9 inches long, 9 inches long, and whatever this is, 12 inches long or whatever. Let's see. Like basically 12 inches long. Basically. Splitting hairs. In hindsight, I probably could have got away with the shorter one, but I was afraid it'd be too short. And after all, you won't see this because when the car's standing this way, it'll be completely bent up and out of sight. So that's what we have. I'm really pleased with this. So that's it. Remember, I appreciate doing these, watching my videos. Send a like if you can. That means a lot. It lets people know they're being looked at, besides just the views. The view count, it means a lot to me. I work hard on these. I'm just an amateur construction worker. I enjoy doing this, and I'm just trying to help people on a level in which maybe I can reach some guys and girls. Some people would think I go into too much detail, and others not enough. But when I started water cooling, I had a question about, I didn't know if I went with pre-chill 1/2 inch tubing and 1/2 inch revolver compression fittings, what kind of 90s, if I needed to buy a 90, could I use? Like if I had to have a 90, they have 12mm, 13mm, 16mm 90s. I didn't understand how it would work. And pre-chill didn't sell any 90s. How could I do this? Well, they're just G-quarter threaded. So when you take this pretty cover off here, one of these elbows here, there's a chrome thing. It's the same thread as any EK or O-Cool, Alpha Cool, or anybody else's threads. It's called G-quarter. And that threads into it. Same with a 90. Like the pre-chill chrome adapter piece can screw into any G-quarter 90. So when you buy your 90s, just make sure you buy them, if you're going to be screwing like pre-chill stuff into it, buy them to where one end's female, or both ends are female if you need them. That way your pre-chill will screw into each end. Or male, female, if you have like a going into the radiator or something, you can use the male, female 90. So to screw in one end, your pre-chill thing will screw into the other. That's just a side tip. It's really got off track of what this video was about, but just wanted to throw that out there. No one really covered that in their videos. I mean, Jay's 2 Cents does an in-depth, great video, but it didn't really answer that question for me. And I guess that he felt the need it didn't need to be answered. It's pretty self-explanatory, but like I said, my channel is more in detail about some of the basic stuff in case other great YouTubers like himself, I think, overlook some of the mundane, self-explanatory stuff, which wasn't self-explanatory to me, and that's what my channel is about, helping the little guy understand every little thing. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and have a good day. All right? Bye.